Todd's here. Todd, say hi.
Hi, guys.
We were at a nightclub, and we were playing Heads Up. You know that game that you play with your phone?
Sure.
And it's a catchphrase, basically. And one of the things was like, it was like a movie. It was like, I don't know, it was like Wolf of Wall Street or something.
That was a Johnny Cash movie.
It was Walk the Line. Yeah. And Todd was really excited when he got the answer and started fucking jumping up and down and just ripped ass. and the our entire section just completely cleared out because he farted so hard.
At the nightclub?
And you know, I know it's Todd. Because,
of course you know it's Todd.
Because one, it smells. There's a very specific smell to it. And Todd is like he was smiling the entire time, and then when he lets out the fart, he looks at you like an insecure like kid who just like accidentally spilled paint all over the couch, and then he like goes back to smiling. And I called out Todd on farting, and he was really embarrassed.
Yeah.
What happened? I slowly started walking away, like around the table, and then he called me out.
It's so weird when you fart. How can you not control your farts?
I was holding it for a while, and I was jumping up and down.
Sure.
And so it kind of just like squirted out.
Is there any kind of passive aggressiveness going on when you fart?
Do you do that on purpose? Do you do that on purpose to fuck with people?
The fart?
Yeah.
Not all the time. Sometimes.
Because sometimes it's weird. It's like the farts are walking out of your asshole. Like normally people can like close the door and make sure they stay in. But you just have like it's like wedged open. Like there's something going on.
Yeah, and sometimes I'll walk and fart. I'll crop this a little bit.
That's fine. But when we're at a table at a club, it's a little bit confusing.
Todd's farts are so potent that there's no doubt whose fart it is.
Exactly.
When Todd farts.
That's exactly what it is.
They're so memorable, and I actually look forward to them. I used to really dislike them, and now when he farts, I'm like, it's like going home.
Yeah,
I'm like, yes. I'm like, this is impressive. I don't love the smell.
It's a nostalgic smell for you.
But I feel safe.
Yeah, exactly.
Guys, Corinna's here. She's Todd's ex-girlfriend.
Really funny hanging out with the two of them in New York.
Oh my God, it's the best. Todd and Corinna are such
what
a good
blast!
Oh, like they have so much like built up anger.
They have so much built up history.
Don't. History, yeah.
Yeah, they have so much history that everything's funny.
And a new thing comes out every day. And Corinna says something, and Todd goes, "This is why I fucking hated dating you." And then Corinna goes, you suck too, Todd." Corinna, you told me a funny story that your dad.
I want to tell it good. My dad tells it the best.
No, you told it great.
So I've known my stepmom. My stepmom's been in my life for since I was 2. My stepmom went to my dad and was like, "Have you seen my lotion?" And he's like, "No, I haven't seen your lotion." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "I've been looking all over for it. I don't know where it is." And then she's like, he's like, "Actually, now that I think about it, the boys, my brothers, are at the age where they're probably using the lotion."
Jerking off, Jason.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay,
yeah.
okay.
And she's like, "Oh, okay." Like, and he goes, "Why don't you get a nice bottle for yourself and get like some shitty stuff just to put on the back of the toilet so that they have something that's like not your nice whatever." So she's like puts the shitty stuff on the back of the toilet. And a couple weeks go by, and one day she's like, "Jared," this is my dad's name. She's like, "Jared, have you seen my tanning lotion?" He's like, "No, like haven't seen tanning lotion." Day carries on, and he notices my brother's hands, and he's like, "I think I know where your tanning lotion went." She's like, "Where?" And he's like, go look out in the living room." And she looks at my brother's hands, and they're just like black.
That's the worst.
And she goes to my dad, she goes, "If that's what his hands look like, what does his penis look like?"
That's so gross. Could you imagine being fucking caught like that? Yeah, you were telling us the other day that Todd, when you guys dated, Todd and your relatives would get along really well.
It was fun.
My family actually really liked Todd. My dad was drunk out of his mind, like, "Yeah, he's a great guy. Just give him a chance."
Yeah,
like,
Todd seems like a guy.
My dad was like blacked out. They were like dry humping each other, like grinding on each other on the dance floor.
Wait, your dad was saying
sandwiching people together. It was like fucking crazy.
Your dad was saying give Todd a chance?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Your mother used to give me shit for getting blackout drunk. It's no big deal.
No, like literally, no. He doesn't really like drink like that often, but they were like fucking damn near dry humping each other, my dad and Todd.
That's amazing. Well, now that
That's
both
fun.
of you are here together, do you guys have anything to confess to each other that maybe you did during the relationship? Like,
what did your parents
maybe
think?
you jerked off on her pillow when she was in the bathroom or something weird like that?
Nothing to confess, but an embarrassing story would be I left a skid mark on her sheets.
Oh boy.
When she was...
You denied
that asshole
that.
just keeps coming up
You
wherever you go.
denied it.
No, I thought we discussed this.
Todd, you haven't literally.
No, he dead
Todd's
ass.
asshole is crazy.
Like left a skid mark on my bed, and I was like, "Todd, did you leave a skid mark on my bed?" And he denied it.
And
you
what was
denied,
it?
You know, you
I don't
denied
remember.
it.
How
Of
big
course
was
you're
the
gonna
skid
deny
mark?
it. You're gonna tell a beautiful girl that
Well, I'm like, how the fuck else is
pooped
there
your
just a
bed.
shit stain on my white bed? I
How
don't
big
know
was
where
the
else
shit
it's-
Next
stain?
time, bro,
I mean,
say
it was
it's
like a
M&M's.
good,
Like 6 inches?
No, but it was just like I knew it was him. Like I don't even know why I asked because I was just like, how else would there just be like a big shit stain?
Did
on
you
there?
smell it? Like how did you?
Yeah, I think I eventually smelled it because I was like, what is it? I need to know. And it was like shit. I'm like,
and
what
Todd,
did
you denied that there was skid
I don't
marks?
remember denying it. I just remember her telling me.
No, I think you denied it for a while, and then you.
Yeah,
it could've
He
been
was
M&Ms.
naked.
Were
There
you
was
guys
no
having
problem.
sex?
Why was I naked?
Were you guys having sex, or were you just sliding off the bed?
I think we had sex and I slid off the bed.
I don't know.
Todd, that's pretty fucking crazy.
That's embarrassing.
What is with your butthole, actually?
It's fine now.
No, it's not.
When I eat, no, you know what happened?
Yo, bro.
You took me to fucking Qdoba.
Yeah, we went to
in Ohio
Qdoba.
State.
There wasn't a Chipotle. The Chipotle was closed.
I think I'm lactose intolerant after like
I mean,
eating
I'm not
that
gonna
fucking
lie.
queso.
Yeah.
Listen,
at Qdoba,
we went
I
to-
was shitting my pants all day.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to a Mexican restaurant, and fucking Todd was like not feeling it after. He had like the worst stomach ache.
We stopped by this bar to like.
You're
to,
definitely lactose, by the way.
I think so. Yeah, to check out this bar, we're gonna go after whatever David was doing, and it was the shittiest, dingiest bar. And I run upstairs, and this toilet is like half the size of a normal toilet, and there's like no door to the bathroom, so I just pull my pants down, full diarrhea.
Oh my god! And
Wait,
and the entire trip, Natalie comes up to me and she goes, "Todd has been trying to convince me that this Mexican food is fucking up my stomach when I know it's not, and he's the only one that's having diarrhea right now." Todd like kept coming up to all of us and being like, "You're feeling it too, right? You're feeling it too? Like it's fucking with your insides too?" It's like, "No, Todd." And Todd would have to go, like when we got to our hotel room, he'd have to go change his pants and like shower his undercarriage because it was just so it got so moist down
why
there.
Did you say undercarriage?
Well, I don't know. I didn't know how to make it like sound.
Undercarriage
I
is
was-
the right word.
Thank you.
I know, but it's like kind of like
I
he showered
It's
his
very
undercarriage.
ladylike, his undercarriage. But
Yeah.
it
And
works.
by the way, I was just like messing around, trying to be sarcastic, trying to distract myself from the pain I was going through. Like, hey, how's your stomach? Is it fucked up too from that shitty Mexican food?
Sure. No, I understand
You know
you're
what I
trying to
mean?
distract yourself.
I went to the Bahamas for my birthday with my boyfriend, and
Which one?
I like to gamble a lot. So my boyfriend, his best friend, and his girlfriend all went up to a bar in the hotel, and I went and gambled. And they were drinking, and we had just eaten like a really big dinner, like a lot of seafood, everything like that. I go back to the room. They come up to me and they're like, I need to tell you something. And I'm like, oh God. And he goes, I was upstairs and I felt like I had to shit really bad. And so I was like, I'm just gonna go back to the hotel room because I'm like comfortable, shitting in the hotel room. And he said, I got off the elevator and it was either I'm shitting my pants or I'm shitting in the stairwell. And I shit in the stairwell. And I'm like, no, you didn't.
No.
Like, you didn't shit in the stairwell of this fucking nice-ass hotel we got. Like, we paid literally, like, thousands for this room. I'm
No.
like, there's no way. And mind you, right next to the stairwell was my mom's room. He was like, I was literally contemplating, like, banging on the door and, like, shitting there. He's like, because the hallway was so long to our room.
Your boyfriend shat in.
Listen.
Corinna, what is with you and all
I
the
don't
men in
know.
your life
I don't
that
know.
they have to shit
Well, listen,
everywhere?
So he's like, the hallways are really long. We were all the way at the end of the hallway. And he's like, I had to make a decision. It was like literally one of those shits where you're literally shitting your pants or you have to go right there and then. So he was like, I went in the stairwell and I shit. And he was telling me the story. And I'm like, no, you didn't. Like, there's no way you shit in the stairwell. Like, this is like something in a movie. Like, this just didn't happen. So he's like,
So I
do you
grabbed
wanna
my vlog
see?
camera.
So he took me and our other friends and we go and lo and behold, there's a fucking huge shit in the fucking stairwell. And I'm like freaking out. I'm like, we're gonna get kicked out. Like, there's cameras all over this hotel. Like, you have to clean this up. Like, we're gonna get kicked out. And he's like, I can't clean it up. Like, I'll puke. Like, I can't do it. And I made the decision to clean up his shit.
No.
I was like, I can't. Like, I just can't. Like, it was in the like.
Good for
just,
you, Corinna.
You cleaned up your
Dude.
boyfriend's shit in a hotel.
Dude.
Points for you.
You would think you would be like, oh, I'd rather it be cold than warm, right? You would think that. It was like
Warmest?
cold, mushy, and I was like, I wish it was warm. I wish it would have been warm because it
No,
was
Corinna,
cold's
that's
better.
weirdest,
crazy.
coldest,
Look at Todd's face right now. Is
mushiest-
this worse than hearing that he has sex with her?
You did what with this shit?
How could you?
I left it on your bed and you got mad. You're handling it?
I really lost a good one, huh? She cleaned up.
Wow, Corinna, you got some
Someone's
serious
shit.
points for cleaning up your
Yeah, he
your
should go right to
boyfriend's
Cartier.
shit.
It was
And shit there.
It was something else. I didn't believe him though. Like when he was like, I shit in the stairwell. I was like, there's no way. Like, how did you not make it?
Where
in the
did you
room?
put the poop after you cleaned it up? Just in the toilet?
That's the next part of the
Where
story.
did you scoop it into? A bag?
Well, it was like cleaning up dog shit, like I normally do with Carl. I scooped it up, I put it in a bag. Well, mind you, it smells in there because there's shit that's been in there for the last 30 minutes. We lock ourselves in the stairwell.
With the
So
bag of
I'm
shit.
carrying a bag of shit down the stairwell.
Human shit.
Like carrying it through the hotel,
Human
like
feces.
trying to find a trash can to
Damn.
stick it in. we finally like got off on a certain floor because that was unlocked. And then like the next day we were having like a conversation with this guy in the elevator, and he gets off on that floor, and we're just like, I wonder if like that fucking floor smells like
fucking. Well,
shit.
Corinna, that's probably the coolest thing you've ever done.
Yeah.
I took a shit in David's bathroom this morning.
Oh, did he like yell at you?
No, he wasn't home yet.